Hi guys, so I'm Bella, I'm the creator of Surge, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. See, I'm not going to be talking about my story, but it is posted on the website, so if you would like to go check it out, you can look on the stalker page. So today, this person could not be here, but because of that, I will be sharing their story. I'll be talking about who this person is, all about them, what they've gone through, because even though they cannot be here to share it, the story is still there and it still has that significance. So this girl's name is Sophia, and she says that she's in 10th grade and she plays volleyball currently right now. And I asked Sophia, I was like, what was your injury? And she said, I had a hip contusion on my right hip, a twisted ankle, and some micro tears in my knee. And for a while, I would lose circulation to the bottom half of my leg, causing it to be very cold and purpley. I also asked her how long ago was this, and she said in the last 2 years this has happened. And I asked her, in what ways did your injury impact you? I asked her physically, mentally, emotionally, just like I ask all my candidates for filming. I asked them this, and she said, my injury impacted me physically, mentally, and emotionally. It impacted me physically because I was unable to walk for about 2 months and I was on crutches. She said, I hated not being able to be active or do anything. I was constantly had to wear braces on my leg. I could barely perform simple tasks like taking a shower or going upstairs. Now, for many athletes, I think we can all share the same experience because I know when I had mine, I could barely walk. I could barely go up the stairs, and everything was a challenge, so I can definitely relate with that. She also said it impacted her mentally and emotionally because she found it really hard to keep a positive mindset throughout the whole process. She said, I was unable to do the things I loved, and I was hurting every day. The most painful part was rehab. This took physical and mental toll on me because rehab was brutal, and I was constantly reminded that it would take me a while to get back to 100%. I would also had to be diligent in doing exercises every day to rehab my leg. After my leg had somewhat healed and I could walk with braces, I still couldn't be as active as I wanted to be. Overall, this was a really tough time for me, but I came out of the injury stronger than I was before. Now, I think this part of the experience also is relatable because many of us who have injuries as athletes, we have to go through rehab, and we know that rehab is a long process. It is not something like that just happens. We actually have to work through this whole long process to get to 100%, and I think that's very, very challenging for us because we want it to just happen like that. We want to be back on the field, back on the court, wherever we're supposed to be. We want to be back like that, and usually that is not the case with rehab. So I asked Sophia if this happened with a school or a club team, and she did say school team. I also asked her about any advice she could give people because, yes, the story is very important. It's very, very important. It's the core of it. But also, too, the advice that athletes give other athletes, that's what helps with the coping mechanism. Because I know when I shared my advice, I know it helped not only other people, but it helped me especially. So her advice was to keep a positive mindset, especially during rehab, if you're going through rehab, to always think on the bright side, because if you get in that dark place, you're going to be there. You're going to dwell on it. And so keep a positive mindset. And she said not to hide your injury. Talk it up. Talk it up with your friends. Just don't make it the center of everything, but make it known to people that you're dealing with it, and this will give the opportunity for other people to help you. It'll tell people, hey, I'm kind of in a rough place right now, and maybe you could help me out with some stuff. So that was Sophia's story and advice, and I think just like any other story, it has great significance. It doesn't matter if she's the one speaking, if I'm the one speaking, it's gonna help someone. And so again, I'm sorry she could not be here today, but I was happy to share it for her, and I definitely know it will impact someone in the future. So that's it, guys. If you want to see more stories and hear more stories like Sophia's, go to the stories page on my website. You can go to www.surgeforlife.weebly.com, and yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye.